If you've heard about Real Brokerage, but you still have no idea what it actually is, this video is for you. I'm going to explain Real Brokerage like you're a 5-year-old. No jargon, no buzzwords, in plain English so you can actually understand what everyone's talking about. My name is Diane Needle. I'm a full-time agent and team leader with Real Brokerage in Sharon, Massachusetts. I've been here for 5+ years. By the end of this video, you're going to know more about Real than most agents who've already joined. And if you're new here, subscribe. I break down Real Brokerage in plain English every week. So, what is Real Brokerage? Real Brokerage is the place where you hang your real estate license. That's it. Just like Keller Williams is a brokerage, just like Coldwell Banker is a brokerage, Real is a brokerage. The difference is how they charge you and what they give you in return. 3 things make Real different. First, it's cloud-based. No physical office, everything is online. You work from wherever you want. Second, they have a cap. This is important because a lot of agents at traditional brokerages don't even know what a cap is. I've sat across from agents and asked them what they're paying their brokerage, and they have no idea. They close a deal, they're excited about the check, and they never look at what came out of it. So let me explain it simply. When you sell a house, your brokerage takes a cut of your commission. That's called your split. At most traditional brokerages like Compass, Coldwell Banker, Gibson Sotheby's, Berkshire Hathaway, they take that percentage on every deal all year long. There's no ceiling. They never stop taking their cut. At a brokerage with a cap, you pay that split until you give the brokerage a set amount for the year. And at Real, that's $12,000. After you hit $12,000, you keep almost everything. Small transaction fees, that's it. Third, you earn stock and revenue share. On top of your regular commission, you can build wealth through stock ownership in the company and recurring income if you attract other agents. That's Real Brokerage in 3 sentences. Cloud-based, capped, with stock and revenue share on top. How the cap works. Let's make this really concrete. You sell a house, you earn $10,000 in commission, your brokerage takes their cut. At a traditional brokerage with no cap, they may take 20 or 30% on every check forever. So on $500,000 in GCI, you could be paying $130,000 to your brokerage. At Real, they take 15% until you've paid $12,000. After that, you keep almost everything. Same production, dramatically different cost. That's the cap. How stock works. When you join Real, you can become a part owner of the company. Like buying Apple stock, except you earn it by doing your job. You get stock when you hit your cap each year. You get stock when you attract agents. You can buy stock through payroll deductions and they give you bonus shares. The value goes up and down based on how the company performs. It's a real asset that you own. How revenue share works. This is where people get confused and think Real is an MLM. It's not. Here's how it works. If you tell another agent about Real and they join and they start producing, you earn a percentage of what Real collects from their deals. Not from their commission, from the company's portion. It goes 5 tiers deep, and it's optional. You don't have to recruit anyone to benefit from Real. The cap and split alone save most producing agents money. Revenue share is just a bonus on top. And as of a few years ago, revenue share is willable. If something happens to me, I can pass it to my spouse or my heirs. It doesn't just disappear. That's a real asset. That's the difference between Real and an MLM. In an MLM, you have to recruit to make money. At Real, you make money from selling houses. Everything else is upside. Is Real right for you? If you're doing $240,000 in GCI or more, you're self-sufficient and you're comfortable with technology, Real probably makes financial sense for you. And I say that not as a recruiter, but as someone who's been here for 5 years and seen what the model does for producing agents. If you're brand new and you need daily in-person training or you need a physical office to stay motivated, a traditional brokerage might be better for now. Here's what I'd encourage you to do. Pull out your last 12 months of production and brokerage costs. Compare what you paid to Real's $12,000 cap. If the math works, and it almost always does for producing agents, you have your answer. That's Real Brokerage for Dummies. If this helped, subscribe and hit the bell. I do new breakdowns every week. See you on the next one.